In this video, I will be discussing a complex transformation called as inversion and reflection, W equal to 1 by Z. Now first let us discuss this transformation in terms of polar coordinates as well as Cartesian coordinates. So put W equal to R into e raised to I phi and put Z equal to R into e raised to I theta in this equation and bring the exponential to the numerator. Now you can compare both sides of this equation. After comparing, you will get capital R is 1 by R and phi is minus theta. That is, R theta in the Z plane is mapped onto capital R phi in the W plane. You can also write in this manner, R theta is mapped to capital R phi. But what is capital R? It is 1 by R and phi is nothing but minus theta under this transformation. Under this transformation, R is mapped, if you are having a circle of radius R, it is being mapped to a circle of a radius 1 by R. And then if you are having theta in the Z plane, in the W plane, you will be having minus theta. Therefore, the name inversion and reflection. Now, consider the same transformation in Cartesian coordinates x, y. So, W equal to 1 by Z. Before substituting W and Z in this equation, you know W is nothing but U plus IV and also you know Z is X plus IY. If you substitute both in this equation, then things become complicated. That is the reason we are going to rearrange the equation first and then we are going to substitute. So, Z is equal to 1 by W and then substitute Z and W in this equation. After rearranging, you get this equation. In that equation, you have to substitute. In the denominator, we have a complex function U plus IV. So, what we are going to do is, we are going to multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of U plus IV, which is U minus IV. After multiplying and dividing by the conjugate of the denominator, you get this equation. You may notice in the denominator we have U plus IV into U minus IV, which is nothing but U square plus V square, because I have made use of this identity. That is, A plus IB into A minus IB is A square plus B square. You will get this by opening the brackets and cancelling the terms and substituting I square as minus 1. Notice that this is different from the identity you have already studied. You know that A plus B into A minus B is nothing but A square minus B square. You have studied this in algebra, but this is the identity which we do in complex analysis. Now, U plus IV into U minus IV will be U square plus Y square, V square. Now, split the terms into 2. So, you will get U by U square plus V square plus I into minus V by U square plus V square. Now, after comparing the left hand side and right hand side, you get X as U by U square plus V square and Y is minus V by U square plus V square. Now, remember these two boxes because these two boxes are often used for the transformation W equal to 1 by Z under Cartesian coordinates. Now, let us proceed solving some few problems. Here in this video, I am going to solve question 2, 3, 5 and 7. You can solve the remaining once you have finished this video. Find the image of the following under the transformation W equal to 1 by Z. Mod of Z minus 1 equal to 1 under this transformation. That is, we are going to find the image of this equation under this transformation. And for that, we are going to make use of Cartesian coordinates. For that, you have to rearrange this equation and then find out X and Y, which we have done this in our proof. Now, after finding X and Y from this equation, we are going to substitute X and Y in this equation in order to find the image of the equation in W plane. And you already know what are X and Y, which is U by U square plus V square and minus V by U square plus V square. Now, let us consider our given equation. We have to convert this equation in terms of X and Y. For that, you have to put Z as X plus IY. Once you have converted this, group the real part and imaginary part. So, X minus 1 is the real part and Y is the imaginary part. After grouping, make use of the definition of modulus, which is root of a square plus b square. And what is a? By comparing these two, you get a is x minus 1 and b is y. Therefore, you get root of x minus 1 square plus y square equal to 1. Now, after squaring on both sides, you get x minus 1 square plus y square equal to 1. Now, you have to compare this equation with an equation we have already studied, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square, which is an equation of circle with center hk and radius r. Now, from this equation, we have h as 1 and k as 0. Therefore, the center will be 1, 0 and radius is also 1. So, this is an equation of a circle with center 1, 0 and radius 1. Now, in this equation, if we substitute x and y, things gets complicated. That is the reason you have to simplify this equation to its simplest form. Only then, after you get a simplest form, you have to substitute. Now, you may notice we have cancelled 1 and 1, and then always bring the terms x square and y square together. I will tell you later why we are grouping these two together. Now, if it is in this form, you can substitute x and y. After substituting x and y, you may notice we have common denominator in the first and second terms. Now, after writing the common denominator, add the numerators. Here, one expression in the numerator and denominator is cancelled. That is why I have told you always group these two terms together. Group x square and y square together when you are substituting. And then you can cancel these two. Again, we are having common denominators. So, the numerator will be 1 minus 2u. Bring the denominator to the right hand side. So, you will get 1 minus 2u equal to 0 and thus u equal to 1 by 2. So, we can conclude mod of z minus 1 equal to 1 in the z plane, which is nothing but a equation of a circle with center 1, 0 and radius 1, as I have discussed earlier, is mapped onto a straight line u equal to 1 by 2, which is parallel to y axis in the w plane. If in the question they have asked you to find the image, you can stop here. But if they have asked you to sketch the image as well, then you can proceed sketching both z plane and w plane and the corresponding curves. Here I have drew a circle with the radius 1 and center 1, 0, and then the image is being transformed to a straight line which is parallel to v axis, which is u equal to 1 by 2. Now, let us proceed with our second example. Find the image of the following under the transformation w equal to 1 by z. Here we are doing the same procedure we have taken to the previous problems. That is, when you have w equal to 1 by z, you know the Cartesian equations, which is x equal to u by u square plus v square and y is minus v by u square plus v square. But you have to simplify this in terms of x and y, and then put z as x plus iy. Simplify the terms, group the real and imaginary parts, apply the modulus definition. Now, compare this equation with our equation of circle. Here h is 0 and k is 2. So, x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square equal to 2 square. So, radius is also 2 and the center is 0, 2. And we have understood what is the equation which in z plane. It is a equation of a circle. Now, let us substitute, but before substituting you have to simplify this first. After simplifying, you may notice we have common terms and then we can cancel those common terms. Group always x square and y square together before you are substituting, and then after substituting and then simplifying further, the steps are similar to our previous problem. You will get 4v equal to minus 1, thus v is equal to minus 1 by 4. So, we can conclude the circle in the z plane is being mapped onto a straight line which is parallel to u axis in w plane. Now, let us proceed to the next problem. Find the image of the following under the transformation w equal to 1 by z. Now, we have x equal to 2. We are going to find the image of x equal to 2 under this transformation. You know x and y from this transformations. Now x equal to 2, you know it is a straight line parallel to y axis in z plane, and it is already expressed in terms of x and y. So you have to simply substitute x in this equation. Since there is no y, you can simply substitute x and then solve this further. You get this equation. But you will not know what is this equation unless you understand what is this equation represents. Here, divide the equation by 2 so that the coefficient of u square plus v square is always 1, because we are going to compare this equation with another equation which you have studied earlier. So you will get u square plus v square minus u by 2 equal to 0. Now compare this equation with this equation which you have studied in your high school. Now this is an equation of a circle, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, which is an equation of a circle with center given by the formula minus g minus f and radius given by the formula root of g square plus f square minus c. This equation is expressed in terms of x and y, but our equation is expressed in terms of u and v. So I hope you may know how to compare these two equations. Here x stands for u and y stands for v. Now here you may notice x square plus y square coefficient is 1. Therefore, u square plus v square coefficient is also 1. Now after comparing these two equations, you can write what is 2g. 2g is nothing but the coefficient of u, which is minus 1 by 2. And therefore, what is g? G is minus 1 by 4. And 2f is nothing but the coefficient of v. Here there is no v, therefore 2f equal to 0, therefore f equal to 0. C is nothing but a constant. Here there is no constant, so C is also 0. Now we can write the center, which is minus g minus f, that is 1 by 4, 0. Find the radius as well. Thus we can conclude the straight line x equal to 2, which is parallel to the y axis in z plane, is mapped onto a circle in w plane with center 1 by 4, 0 and radius 1 by 4. We can proceed with the next problem. Find the image of the following under the transformation w equal to 1 by z. Now this is a different question because we have an inequality here. We are going to find the region between, what is the image of the region between these two lines under the transformation w equal to 1 by z, and you know the equations for x and y. Now this inequality is already expressed in terms of x and y, so we are going to split this inequality into 2. So you can write 1 by 4 less than y and y less than 1 by 2. Now consider these two inequalities separately and then find out the images separately. 1 by 4 less than y. Now substitute y here, which is minus v by u square plus v square, cross multiply, and you will get u square plus v square plus 4v less than 0. Now compare this equation with the equation we have already studied, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c less than 0. Here make sure u square plus v square coefficient is 1. If it is not 1, you have to divide the whole equation with that coefficient. Now this is nothing but it is an interior of a circle because we have less than 0. So it is an interior of a circle with center minus g minus f and radius given by root of g square plus f square minus c. After comparing, you can write 2g. 2g is nothing but the coefficient of u, which is 0. 2f is nothing but the coefficient of v, which is 4. C is nothing but constant, which is 0. Now find gf and find center and radius using these formulas. Thus we can conclude the inequality 1 by 4 less than y in the z plane is mapped onto the interior of a circle with center 0, minus 2 and radius 2 in the w plane. Similarly, consider the next inequality, which is y less than 1 by 2. Now replace y as minus v by u square plus v square, cross multiply, you will get this inequality. You can rearrange this. So u square plus v square plus 2v is greater than 0. You can compare this with this equation. Here it is greater than 0. Now which is nothing but it is an exterior of a circle. You can compare 2g and find 2f and find constant and find center and radius as well. Thus, y less than 1 by 2 in the z plane is mapped onto the exterior of a circle with center 0, minus 1 and radius 1 in the w plane. But we have found out these inequalities images separately. Now we are going to bring those together. Thus we conclude that the region within this inequalities 1 by 4 less than y less than 1 by 2 in the z plane is mapped onto the region between the interior of a circle with center so and radius so, and the exterior of another circle with center so and radius so in the w plane. But when I have sketched these images, you may notice we have 1 by 4 less than y less than 1 by 2. Since it is a strict inequality, here I have put dotted lines because it is a strict inequality, and then I have shaded the region between them. This is the region 1 by 4 less than y less than 1 by 2. Now we are going to find the image of this region under the w plane. Now I have marked a circle with the center 0, minus 2, and I have marked another circle with center 0, minus 1. Now the region we have actually obtained a interior part of the bigger circle and exterior part of the smaller circle, and together we get the region between them. So this region is being mapped to this region. I hope you have understood. Thank you.